had been told before that Canelo was gonna like make the announcement for the fight and then didn't, and kind of took some convincing to finally go to Vegas and actually be ringside and all that stuff. Can you talk about kind of that and Gennady's mindset kind of leading up to that?
I think it was all the circus atmosphere before the final announcement, like when he fought Cotto, and he talked about, you know, we Mexicans don't mess around and let's do it right now, and then goes in the back and then says something different, and then after the con fight, same thing, he called us into the ring. I think that Gennady was frustrated. Gennady was frustrated with somebody talking and not signing. Golovkin is the kind of guy that if he says something, he wants to do it, let's do it. Let's not talk about it, let's do it. So that was very frustrating for him. And yes, he took some convincing, but I think it's because Tom and Oscar and Chepo and Eddie had already really come close to finalizing it. So,
hey, but talk about that. I think you're doing like a trainer. It's not like a face-off, but like a trainer. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, that was interesting. That was interesting because it was Eddie. It wasn't Chepo, just Eddie and myself. And normally it's the fighters that do the face-off, but it was interesting. They just asked a bunch of questions and we answered them the best we could. I mean, we're not going to get in the ring. It's about making sure that the fans know what we're thinking also, I guess. But it was fun. It was interesting, actually.
Abel, obviously not looking past Canelo, but is 168 still possible in the future for Golovkin? Or
let's see how this fight goes. If this fight is good enough to do a rematch, and they do a rematch, it could be before 68.
Well, Golovkin will have to win first in order to have a rematch. Because the rematch clause says if Golovkin wins, there's a rematch. If Canelo wins, there's really...
I think that the fans have to win. If it's the kind of fight that the fans demand a rematch, there'll be a rematch. If it's the biggest fight that can be made out there, I think that's what's going to demand the rematch.
But it was so difficult to make the first one to begin with, right?
Yeah, I think the first one was difficult because I think most people thought that it was a blowout for Golovkin. After the Jacobs fight, I think the people, or Oscar, had a different frame of mind. So if it's a good fight for 11, 12 rounds, there's no reason why it can't be a rematch. I think that we missed those rivalries that we've had in the past.
Is there even anything at 168 that would entice you guys to maybe make that move up? Is there anything there?
Well, Bob has mentioned Ramirez.
Is he a big enough name for you guys?
You know what? I think the winner of this fight, Golovkin beating Canelo, makes him the kind of fighter that doesn't matter who he fights, people are going to watch him. Ramirez being a legitimate champion at 168, I think could be sold.
If Andre Ward, he just had a great victory. Is there any kind of compromise where that could potentially still be an option for you guys, Andre Ward, if he was brought to the table?
The unfortunate thing is if you read any of the write-up leading up to the Kovalev Ward second fight,
he said not 168.
No. I'm saying how difficult it was for Kovalev's people to deal with Rock Nation. Sometimes it doesn't matter what kind of money there is, it's not worth having a heart attack. So if the fight can't be dealt, there's no reason to go into it. But Golovkin beats Canelo. I think Golovkin is the face of boxing. And when a fight like Andre and Sergey only draws 125,000 buys and 6,500 people at the Mandalay Bay, that's sad. That's two of the best fighters in the world, and people just ain't listening and paying attention. So a lot of that has to play into the decision for the Golovkin team for them to go down that road.
Being the